Wow, I've been talking to myself, guys. My bad. No trade so far. My bad, guys. Wow, my bad. I've been sitting here talking to myself the whole time. But long story short, the ROC model is panning out here. I call it the ROC model, but it's really just power of three. My own take on the power of three. Right? What do you see here? You see Nasdaq offered the manipulation, ES and RTY, sorry, is showing the strength. So you see 930 open, sweep the 930 low. Did we sweep that 930 low here? No, we didn't. There's your SMT. We're getting that push higher. I was hoping for this high to be hit like we hit it over here to avoid the SMT, but I think that as long as we can maintain like this bullish 5 minute this right here is what you call an implied fair value gap, but it also is a tiny 5 minute gap as well, as you can see. But I like implied fair value gaps the same. It's essentially saying that this wick and this candle wick are creating the gap. That's your implied gap. If this area holds, everything points to higher. Like I was saying, I was talking to my boy Zilla. I was on his stream earlier. He made a good point. He drew up a good area of interest for buys down here, and I completely agree. We got oil selling off this morning, opening the door for a good move higher after a good sell-off on the overnight session, right? So I'm anticipating higher here. Okay. Let me mark off a few things to finalize this idea, but I love that we strongly breached this weekly open. That was one of my roadblocks that I was afraid that price would maybe reject. As you can see, the weekly open is a major point of interest for support or resistance. We just blast through it easily. That's a great sign for higher on the RTY. All right, we had this candle here is our confirmation candle at 10 a.m. Power of three. We open lower, manipulate SMT, and we get that strong 5 minute shift. Bang. Okay. So with that, I'm looking for this, like I said, this area where I highlighted. I want to see these wicks pretty much hold up as a potential rejection area. And it looks like we're going to get just that. Come on, bro. Don't run without me, though. I don't like it when it's at the highs like this, guys. Because what happens when this high gets taken? Nobody knows. It could reverse like no tomorrow. So I want to see a decent pullback, ideally, man. The thing is, we got this here. This is the setup. Boom. Notice this gap here. What happens? We drive lower 10 a.m. We flip, pull back into here, close, and then we close through it there. Yeah, I need to see a pullback. I'll let this one go without me. So that's what I was saying when I was on mute. I'm like, all right, I know a lot of people are going to buy this inversion here off of this low. But in my eyes, you guys know me, I trade 30-minute cycles. So if I saw this candle showed any interest in manipulating, I consider it a manipulation candle. So with this being a manipulation candle, I don't want to trade this candle. I want to wait for a new candle and then look for that next candle to offer an entry, okay? So here we are. Yeah, this is better. This is better. I want to see a deep pullback here, respect this area, start to turn, and then I can go ahead and try my luck on the long. But yeah, as I mentioned, also, bro, I was talking to myself for a good, 10 minutes? My bad, guys. But I was saying I'm updating the stream this week. There's going to be some massive changes. I'm going to rebrand the logo, rebrand the color scheme, rebrand everything. And I want to add some type of widget where I can show my weekly profits. So the goal every week is for 2K or more, right? And right now we're on pace for about 3K. It's only Thursday, so we have 2 trading days left. We're at 2,200 on the week. Looking for as many bangers as possible, right? But yeah, so look forward to that. I think you guys are going to be very, very stoked, impressed We're going to be doing new giveaways, new stream outlook, new stream overlay, new stream activities. Everything's going to be brand new. Going to revamp the Discord, try to get the Discord back in action, and just get ready for the summer, because summertime, you know, what better time to go on a run than summertime? But I think you guys are gonna like it, bro. The revamp is gonna be like 100 times better. Stream, you're not even gonna recognize the stream. You're not even gonna recognize it. All right, so here we go. Another nice wick out of this area. Just waiting patiently for a decent move here. Saw a lot of people long this inversion, bro, which it wasn't bad. This 2-minute inversion here, it wasn't bad. But first of all, I wouldn't be trading NASDAQ, right? I would not be trading NASDAQ. And then second of all, as I mentioned, oil sold off, pretty much opening the door for a good bounce here, because we got a decent amount of accumulation. Now we're getting that SMT at the low again. This is clean, guys. Just looking for that 1030 opportunity here. And it's like I mentioned, it's already on the table. I'm just waiting for confirmation that NASDAQ's not going to pull back anymore. And then I'll try it. Then I'll try it out. Waiting on that confirmation, man. So let me highlight some things while we wait. No trades so far, as I mentioned. 10 a.m. power 3 in full effect here. 10 a.m. opens lower, sweep, boom, 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 boom. You don't want to see this fail though. If this 5-minute gap over here on ES starts to fail, this could dump simply off of this SMT right here, right? This 930 high is still left on ES. I'm sorry, on NASDAQ. Really nice. So yeah, we start showing that strength again here. I'm gonna start looking for an entry. I'm cool with an entry in this area. All right, this will be your second stage. You got this as I drew it up, right? It's the same exact trade. Here's your order block. Really, it's this down close candle. I like the wick. Like I said, it basically tells you there should be a gap here. We got to drive into it. Nice rejection off of it. Same over here on the RTY, respecting this tiny 5-minute gap. All continuation protocol is showing here. I'm going to draw up a long on ES, and we need to find some targets. Hold on. ES, where you at? I'm going to get rid of this for now. All right, yeah, so this target here, 10 a.m. from yesterday, I'll just mark off this previous daily low, and then these levels above it. 4 hour. Now let's check this hourly. Oh, we got an hourly level sitting right there, kid. And it's an hourly bearish gap. Probably gonna see some rejection from there, to be honest. But either way, that's still a decent trade. I can get in, scalp it up to there for $600 or so. All right, so yeah, I'm getting ready for this trade here, guys. I'm watching this 1 minute gap here. You see the 1 minute trend shift where you get this close through. And I don't want to trade NASDAQ, so I'm hoping that ES can fill this gap, bro. Sometimes it's like this where one of them will fill the gap and the other one won't. If that happens, then I have to trade. Oh, that's not true. I can still trade ES, bro. I can still trade ES. I'm waiting on this candle to close, though. Still hasn't closed on the 5 minute. Looking for a strong candle close on the 5 minute. That's my signature for higher price action. Elijah, come here. I think we get it. It's still 1 minute and 40 seconds left, so just wait it out, right? Nothing worse than trying to get in here and then it starts wicking where you thought it was going to close through. So maybe it saves this gap here for another minute. That's what I would want to see. Just close above this green line for us and then offer a gap fill. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to get. Oh, tapping into the gap right now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. How many points away is this? It's like 6 points. Looking for a 6-point move. I can go in with a 6-point stop. Look at that. Look how clean that is. Maybe 5.5. 5.5 point stop. Cover that swing low. All right. How many contracts would this be? For 1,000. Maybe just go 3, bro. Yeah, I'll go 3 contracts on this one. That'll be about $800 risk. Looking to make 800 on this trade. So odd stop loss number 5.5. Right, so bro, are we not gonna close? We're not, bro. We're not closing here, man. So this is opening the door for lower once again. Oh yeah, we're not. Yeah, we gotta chill. We gotta wait for that 5 minute strong close. That's gonna open the door for higher. It's wicking. So I'll have to wait another 5 minutes here. If it takes off, oh well. I don't like that. And there goes that manipulation, right? So good job. No trades still. I'm chilling, like I mentioned. If this gap starts to fail, it probably goes bearish. But I think it just takes its time, bro. Right? Oh, is that a good close? Nasdaq gives you a close. Okay, nothing else gives you a nice bullish close, but I'm waiting on ES here to show some strength. You just need to see a strong bullish candle close, man. That's the catch here. That's the kicker. All right, so no trades until I see that. Literally just a waiting game, bro. Literally just a waiting game. Yeah, super excited about the upgrades coming soon here. Get a nice good look at, like I said, I want to start keeping this on the screen, bro. Keep the weekly P&L on the screen as a reminder that just stick to the plan. You know what I mean? Don't force anything. Like we've already traded 3 times this week. I like this close on NASDAQ, but it's not showing anywhere else. So probably not. Yeah, it's not what I'm looking for anyway. What time was that close? 10:45. Yeah, no. Not it. And then keep your eyes on that 30-minute cycle, right? We got another candle here about to close in 10 minutes. Still haven't taken this previous high. If this wants to short, I'm all for it. So we'll see. There we go. Starting to see some speed to the upside. ES is going to be my target here, so I need to see ES confirm it with a similar close here. All right. Game plan is pretty cut and dry. I want to target this hourly gap up above. I want to target this 75, 73 area. All right. And then if I'm looking at this candle, we have this 10 a.m. candle confirmation. I'm watching these 15-minute candles inside. Oh, look at that. Got this 15-minute candle body here holding up nicely. We got SMT off of that, right? Yeah, NASDAQ might be trying to take some authority here. NASDAQ may pick up the pace here, guys. NASDAQ may pick up the pace here, guys. We'll see. So happy to see you getting better every day. Yeah, bro. I always tell somebody this, bro. I forgot who it was, but when we were like in a losing streak in like December, January, I'm like, bro, you may not know it now, but I'm good for a win streak. That's the only reason I keep trading. Because I know that I've been consistently catching profitable streaks that are worth the wait. You know what I mean? So if I'm struggling for a couple months, I already know it's probably not me. It's just the volume. The volume was so bad in December and January, parts of January, that I'm like, all I have to do is just get through this, and then we'll see the brighter days. And then literally January, February, March, April, May, all fire. Extraordinary trading. Makes up for all the slow time. You know, that's what keeps me trading. Understanding that part, you know what I mean? That's a big part of it. Can't win every single month, but gotta stick around for the good months. If you quit when it's bad, then you never see the good. To keep going and not giving up is so hard. It is, bro, but you just have to have a strategy of how you're going to keep going. Like if let's say you're like stranded somewhere and you really want to make it home, You're not going to wake up every day and just exhaust yourself trying to go home. You're going to find ways to survive while you wait for help. You're going to try to find ways to survive while you wait for your opportunity to go home. It's the same with trading, right? You don't want to try to overwhelm yourself, you feel me, and get out all this trading clout and profitability overnight. If you see you're struggling, you're like, man, this is tough. Let me scale back. I'm only going to do one eval a month. That's going to teach me discipline. That's going to teach me how to sit back and relax and not full port and FOMO and all that type of stuff, right? That's going to teach me that if I blow this account, I have to wait an entire month until I can get another one. So that's teaching you, all right, now it's time to just be for real about trading. And if I'm not profitable, I can accept that because I'm not spending much money on it. You know what I mean? You feel me? Like, if you're not spending that much money on evals, who cares if you're in a losing streak? You're managing that time of your life properly. And then when you snap out of it, you're like, okay, that only cost me like $400. I was only down 4 months. And now we still have 8 months left in the year. Let's see if I can make this worth something, you know? But it's all about having a proper mentor or somebody you can actually look at that's doing what you want to do. I think that's the best and most important factor to trading. You must have that person that you can look up to and be like, okay, if I just do this and if I just do that, oh my goodness. See how he's trying to run away? NASDAQ giving you the... That's so lame. It's going to pull back here. The next pullback, I'm long, guys. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's over. It's over. Just let this go. It's too strange, right? It's way too bullish at the highs. It's going to pull back. This was where I wanted to get in, down here somewhere. Like, let's say it closed here. Oh, wait, RTY? Oh, no, I'm tripping. ES hasn't taken that high yet. I want to get in here, actually, yeah. This is where I get in. Let me draw this up. This is where I get in so I can go break even. Should be a gap in here somewhere. Or it's about to close a 2-minute gap. There's a 1-minute gap in here. Yeah, so this is where I get in so that I can go break even once these relative equal highs are taken. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna long this right here, guys. 5-point stop. Create limit order 3 contracts. Yeah, I'm gonna long this. Oh no, it's gonna go without me. Let me get a good feel. All right, yeah, I'm long there. I'm long off of that. Oh wait, let's remove them. NASDAQ above that 6 a.m. price. And I'm putting my stop underneath here. Looking for a rally up. NASDAQ is racing. How is NASDAQ doing this? Yes, don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this to me, bro. Look at Nazi. Did we pull back? Yeah, we did pull back. Oh, man. RTY running. NASDAQ taking this high. No way. This is that strange stuff. Like, why is NASDAQ able to take this high first? I might be trapped here, guys. I need to see ES just start catching up here. Otherwise, I may be trapped. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. You can do it, ES. Take the high so we can protect ourselves. I like that NASDAQ takes the high, but I don't like that it takes it first. So we just need to see. Oh my goodness, bro. Why is it doing that? Come on. Take the high. What's the TP I'm looking for? 75, 74. We should see a blast here. Come on. $75, 74. Man, this sucks, bro. I want to see a blast off here, guys. There we go. Come on. There we go. Come on. I'm mad that NASDAQ is leading because we could have bought NASDAQ, but I don't think that's the right one to buy here. There we go. Keep pushing. Good job. Good job. There it is. That's what you're looking for, right, guys? So now you kind of have to protect yourself. Come on, don't do it. I want to protect myself, but at the same time, I want to see it rip. This sucks, man. Yeah, guys, this sucks. I got to protect myself here. Unfortunately, unfortunately. Come on. There we go. There we go. Hit TP. All right, this is where you go break even. Now you should be able to cruise through this. Let's go. Or you can scale out. This is a $600 trade. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Finish the job for us. Finish the job for us. No, this is going to be sketchy, huh? I'm at break even though, guys. I'm going to actually close out on some of my funded accounts just because, and then let some of them ride here. Come on. This is what you call spotless trading. Spotless, guys. Oh, I don't have my stream deck connected today. I'm going to take some of these. I'll probably take... I don't want to let this go back against me, but I'm scared to kill a good trade here. We just hit that hourly high, actually. I'm cutting this. We just hit that hourly high. I didn't notice it till just now. Yeah, this could be a reversal point here. So take the 600 and that'll be enough, to be honest. I'm out of there, guys. That's it for me today. Like I said, this hourly high was my initial draw. I wanted to see it blast through it, and that way I could get my 1.2 RR, but you can't be greedy. That was a free 600 bucks. And NASDAQ takes the lead. I'm kind of nervous. You know what I mean? And this setup has been way too easy. So maybe something weird happens. I don't know. Just take the 600, bro. Call it a day. And that's going to be another payout locked in, man. Take it and run. It's the right idea to hold it, right? But 600 compared to 900 after we've already made $2,000 this week, it's a different, it's a different mindset. If this was my first trade of the week, I would have held this for sure. But I'm already up, and every penny on top of this is just adding to the payout, right? So you just add 600 bucks across your accounts, take it. And then, of course, it's going to make sure it hits TP when I'm out, but you guys saw the trade idea live, right? You saw we drew this up. You saw all we needed to do was wait for, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good job. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let me read some of these comments, man. There goes full TP if you held it. 900 bucks. I was out at 600. Just because of NASDAQ being weird. Let's see if these guys are holding. Yeah, everybody's still holding. Let's go. Let's go. People bought it down here. Like I said, what was going to happen, guys? You can get in here and risk getting slapped in the face, or you can wait and guarantee a safer entry. I take the safer entry. I take the safe stop loss. And you see I take ES instead of NASDAQ. Somehow NASDAQ hits TP first, which that ruined the trade, right? That ruins everything because now I know I have to get out if I see some weird stuff going on. Compared to if ES was in the lead, I wouldn't have touched my trade. I would have let it hit full TP. But with NASDAQ making that high first, and we took this hourly gap, this hourly candle high, you can expect a pullback randomly at any point now. So I think that was excellent management. Drop a like on the stream if you guys had a good stream, if you're having a good week, if you're just, enjoying your trading, bro. It's a big part. So hopefully you guys are. That was a complete bang there. Here, this is what I made off of that trade. Boom, boom, boom. So that's going to put us at close to 3K on the week. Looking for 4K tomorrow. 600 bucks on the dot here on my master account. Really nice. Perfect timing too, right? This is the stuff that makes trading fun, guys. But yeah, if you guys caught a trade, like I said yesterday, jump in the Discord. Here goes the link. I want you guys to start dropping your trades in the Discord. I'll be doing giveaways based on those who post in the Discord. So if you want your shot at a funded account, a free funded account, I should say, you should just post your trades. Wins or losses, doesn't have to be a win. And I'm hoping that this just straight up rips based on how RTY broke this weekly open. This is so bullish, bro. We called this though. We called this. Just don't want to be greedy. That's all. That's the big piece here. Who cares if it keeps going? We anticipate it to keep going. Share your profits. And if you guys have been here for the past 2 months, you know that these are the type of trades that we draw up in our sleep, right? So you can't be greedy when you understand that it's all about base hits and trading. It's all about locking in the gains, right? You don't need massive trades to be profitable. I just hate when this stuff happens in the middle of a trade because it's like, bro, we just saw NASDAQ fall behind egregiously. But then magically, when I get into a trade, ES literally waited for NASDAQ to take the highs before we even got in any action. And then it just keeps going. I'm like, yo, it's all good though. Gonna submit another payout. Once you start getting above your buffer, I suggest you guys get with prop firms that have daily payouts after your buffer, or at least 2-day payouts. Don't settle for those 5 winning days. If you ask me, I think there's better alternatives. All my accounts, I get daily payouts or 2-day payouts compared to the typical 5 days lately that these prop firms are pushing. But yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this, drop it in the chat, and I'm out of here for today. Oh, FTMO is fire, yeah. Those are CFDs. I think they're gonna do futures soon, but yeah, no max payout, nothing. FTMO is fire. It costs a little bit more, but if you're legit with your trading, you can go in there and completely drain them. Look at this volume. Oh my goodness. This boy is floating 10,000 on the day. One day I'll get there. Look at this kid. Hold on, let me screenshot this kid. I don't know what price. Oh, he got in on that 2-minute inversion and he's still holding. Oh my Lord. The only catch with prop firm accounts, there's a payout cap. So what's the point of making $10,000 on a trade if you're not going to get it all? You're just risking more for nothing. Risking more for the same payout. But thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. This was a much needed start to the month, right? You start off the month with a payout that sets the tone. You can start pushing for that second and third payout within the same month, pushing your payout for the month over 6-7K. That's what you aim for, right? When you want to go on a win streak, you want to get as many payouts in that month as possible. This is ripping. Look at this guy. He put 10 minis on the ES and he's holding with golden hands. Fire trade, bro. And they were, like I said, they were in before me. They were in way before me. But here, I'm gonna drop this in the chat. Like I said, any of you who want to enter into giveaways for prop firms like Apex or Lucid or any of those, I would recommend just posting your trades in the Discord, which I've put in the chat. Bro, this thing is, oh my goodness. Now this makes you feel bad for selling. Like, oh my goodness. Like, my goodness, bro. That's double what I just took. I got out at TP was at 900. This is an $1,800, $2,000 move. That's crazy. But who cares, right? We have one more trading day tomorrow. I can come back and get my slice of the pie again. And we are out of there. Let's see which one has the better screenshot. 9 minute, 10 minute. 9 minute looks solid. But I know a couple of you guys have been DMing me, asking me like what strategy am I using. I literally all I trade is the power of 3, and I have a few mechanisms that I add to that to give me my edge, right? To make power of 3 like ROC style, rock style. So I usually have like a strategy class or a strategy coaching that you can join in, but right now I haven't been doing that. I just been focused on my trading. But I will be launching that strategy coaching. You can join that. It's a subscription where you basically get a month with me to go through my strategy, what I'm using, how I'm using it, and we'll back test. You'll see it live. Obviously, I trade it live every day, but you'll be able to ask questions one-on-one, right? And add that spark to your trading, because people don't realize just knowing that price is bullish is not enough. Knowing where the market is going is not always going to be enough. You have to have a very precise method of entry that's, it's not speculative. It's nothing that emotions can change. It's the same process every single time with a good win rate. Right? You guys see me do it. So there's no question as if it works or not. Only way it will work for someone like you is if you stick to it and you trust it the way I stick to it and I trust it. What good is having the secret formula if you don't trust the formula? It's not going to do anything for you. All right. But on that note, hopefully somebody out there secured a payout as well, but I am about to go submit that right now and have my accounts ready for tomorrow and see if we can knock out a 4K week, man. This would have been a 4K week if I would have held this for 900. Oh my goodness, but I don't think I could be greedy. It's just not in my blood, bro. It's just really not. Could never catch me with 10 minis. Facts, bro. But one day, bro, literally one day, there will come a time where you're like, bro, my strategy is so fire that I may even just buy an account just to go big on one account, where my other accounts, I'll take the base hit and then get like 150K account and just max it every single A+ setup. See what happens. But yeah, guys, that's my spiel for today. Let's go. Drop these, and I see guys posting in the Telegram chat room. Held it to the highs. Let's go. Good job. Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna post mine in the Discord as well. Just the same way I'm encouraging you guys to post in the Discord. Anyone else? It is right here, Bubba. And then I have 2 children in summertime, so There it is. Boom, 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 boom. Edit message. Yeah, you guys take care, man. Like I said, when I do make the upgrades, you are not going to recognize the stream. Me and Obi have been working hard to upgrade and get everything like that 2026 style of trading where you see super cool gadgets and all that type of stuff on stream. I should have known this was gonna rip though. Look at this specific candle right here. The break in the retest of this weekly open. Oh, I should have known, bro. This, I don't think you guys understand. This would have been crazy fat. I'm not gonna trip though. I'm not gonna trip because there's no way for you to know this was gonna rip like this. Call at the bottom. Where's Zilla? Let me go message Zilla. Let me go message Young Zilla. 10 a.m. puts in the bottom. Killer analysis. Three longs. Pick this up. All right, let me get out of here because I still can't believe we got this much volume off of such a weird setup, man. NASDAQ was the one that was holding us back, and then look at how it erupts off of a 1 minute gap fill, and it didn't even fill the gap. It didn't even fill the gap. I think it was a 2 minute gap. Yeah, it didn't even fill the gap, guys. This was my whole idea here. Break above this green line with a 1 minute shift, trend shift, 1 minute gap here. And this is what I mean by the implied fair value gap. This is technically a gap as well, where that wick overlaps and connects to that next candle. It could respect that, and sure enough, same thing it did over here on the 5 minute, right? So these are small techniques that you can learn. Like, it's not always just about a simple fair value gap. Sometimes the fair value gap is hidden, and these are called implied fair value gaps, where that wick extends through that middle candle and taps into that third candle. You can see price respected, right? And here's a great example of it, which is why I use it, right? Every technique I've used has been proven over at least 2 or 3 years of back testing, which is why I think I'm a good person to try and help some of you guys become profitable if you guys allow me. You know, I'm not charging you anything right now. It's just a matter of if you show up every day, watch the stream, you'll see what a good trade looks like, and you can do whatever you want to do with that. You don't have to trade it. You don't have to invest in it, whatever. You'll see what it looks like at least. That's what I feel like the only reason I like to stream, bro. I like to show people what a good setup looks like. I'm not the type of person to go walk around and be like, yo, I made 3K this week and not show you what I did. You know what I mean? I feel like that's just scam activity. Fire. Look at that. 850 on the day. Good job, guys. Good job. Happy for those who took the longs. And boom. We will be back at it tomorrow. Like I said, you don't need to catch every trade. So if you made money today, man, just go enjoy your life, bro. Get off the charts. Once you have it in your brain and in your eyes what an A+ setup looks like, you should never be thirsty for money. And that's why I try to practice what I preach, bro. We wake up every day and do the same thing, regardless of how much money I made. I could make 40K yesterday. I'm still gonna show up here and do the right things on the chart and only take A+ trades, right? That's the model here. A+ trades. All right. So you guys, like I said, take care, man. God bless. I'm extremely grateful for all the gains we're seeing. The next step, like I said, is to just upgrade the stream and then start taking that next step to see if we can take over YouTube, because most people are not catching these trades as consistently as we are. You know what I mean? So this boy, how much did he close out for on this trade? 12,000. 13. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. This can't be a prop firm account. If it is, it's probably one of those top step accounts where no consistency rule. I don't know. But I'm gonna be in the chat room because I really wanna talk about these prop firms because I think I'm gonna start buying more accounts again, bro. I just passed all my accounts that I purchased last week. Passed them yesterday. It only took 3 days, so I'm like, I might as well get some more while I'm hot. If that makes sense. All right, so good session. We'll be back in action tomorrow, man. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm actually, like I said, I'm gonna be in the chat room, so if you guys feel free to chat, if you're available to chat, I should say. I'll be in the Discord. But realistically, I think Lucid Pro and actually, I think Lucid Pro has a 40% consistency, which consistency is not our issue, bro. We we consistently take the same trades. We're not making massive amounts in one day and then struggling on the rest. If I took a payout from my 25K Lucid Flex account now, I have 500 drawdown. What risk management should I follow? Hold on, let me respond to him. Chat in Discord. Tell him to go over to the Discord and I'll answer it over there. But I think the Lucid Pro has a 40% in the My Funded Futures. My Funded Futures has no consistency. I think I have to go with the My Funded Futures, bro. I'll double check because I want to get one like ASAP, probably for tomorrow. Hey, bro, what are you doing? Give me those glasses. Take those glasses from him, please. But yeah, I gotta go dad mode. I'll be in the Discord chatting up. So if you guys have questions or anything, just hop in the Discord. All right. Later, my friends. Later. Dad mode activated, bro.